Hi, I'm Chris Gasper, and this is Globe 10.0, joined today by Dan Shaughnessy. Well, if you remember last year, the Red Sox didn't finish first in the American League East. They didn't even finish second. They finished third behind the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Dan, who wins the AL East this year?
Well, it better be the Red Sox for multiple reasons. If you looked at your Sunday Boston Globe, 6 prognosticators all had the Red Sox winning the East and going to the World Series. A lot of pressure there. John McNamara once said, everybody picks you first just to see you get fired. I don't think that's the case in this case. But because of the off-season acquisitions, expectations are huge out of the gate for this team. They are across the board. I haven't seen any national outlet, really anyone, pick any team besides the Red Sox to finish first, so we have to say them.
No, I think you're right. I mean, I think they won the offseason, and most people think that that will translate to them winning the American League East. I think they're clearly the favorite because I think they have the best pitching. I'm a little worried about Josh Beckett, obviously, and Jonathan Papelbon, but I think pitching-wise, when you look at it, the Rays bullpen was tremendous last year, but it got gutted. And you're looking at the Yankees, they have Freddie Garcia in their rotation.
Yes, they do.
Enough said. I think just on the strength of the pitching, you know, and then adding Carl Crawford and Adrian Gonzalez to a lineup that was second in all of baseball last year in runs scored, why wouldn't you pick them to win the division?
Absolutely. I mean, on paper, they are the team. They've got the back end of the bullpen figured out. They've got their 5th starter was 18-3 a few years ago. We laugh at Daisuke, but as a 5th starter, that's pretty good. And you're right. The Beckett-Lackey questions, I think, those go to how this team's going to go versus on paper, as opposed to how they do actually on the field. A lot of pressure on them starting out of the gate. I mean, if they don't come out of the gate fast, I think it's going to be really noticed, and there might be some questioning of, you know, how good are they really. But in that division, don't get too full of yourself winning 100 games. A lot of hard games in that division. You take 95 and go with that.
Yeah, 95, I know that's the internal goal that Theo and those guys usually set. Theo's been on record as saying, hey, until we prove it, we're still a 3rd place team in the American League East. If they're a 3rd place team this year, a lot of disappointing people in Red Sox Nation.